Welcome back. So today I am making a huge vat of meatballs. I'm going to show you the meats that I'm using. I'm going to par cook them and then put them in the freezer for future use. And also, they'd be great for a dump instant pot meal as well. So it is a beautiful spring day here in Connecticut. It is about 66 degrees outside. We've been enjoying the weather for most of the day. We're also with the dogs and everything. So if you can, keep on watching.
So what I have here is 2 pounds of ground hamburger. This is 80/20. I have a pound of ground veal, a pound of ground pork. This is a pound of hot sausage, and this is a pound of chicken sausage. This is what I had. You can just use regular sausage if you want to. So I'm going to mix all this up, but not just yet because I want to add in all of the spices and other ingredients.
All right, so I grated up with my food processor 3 large onions. I'll throw that in there. And I have a couple cloves of garlic because I'm going to be using scape powder. It is just a mild flavor of garlic, something that we grow in the backyard. So now we're going to add in some basil. I'm going to do about 1/4 of a cup. You always want to crush it through your hands just to wake up because they've been sitting dormant in this little jar. About 1/4 cup of parsley. And it may seem like a lot, but I also have about 8 pounds of meat here. About 1/4 cup of dried oregano. Do about a tablespoon of ground mustard. That's taken too long. Okay. Let me grab the salt and the pepper. So you want a couple fat pinches of pepper, a couple fat pinches of salt. I'm just using iodized table salt for this. And don't forget, it looks like a lot, but we have a lot of meat. Ooh, that pepper got to me. This is the scape powder. They look kind of like scallions, but they're not. And they're kind of like chives. But this is scape, so it's kind of garlicky. So I'm gonna do about a tablespoon. So first I'm going to do 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs and mix it in. So I don't like to overdo it with the breadcrumbs because I don't like a super dry meatball. You just want enough to stick together. So I'm going to do about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So now I'm going to add in 6 eggs. This is just a family recipe. I've minimized it though, because when my grandmother used to make it, she had 6 kids and a husband to feed. Oop, drop an eggshell. Put it there. So this is about half of the meat that she would typically use. I have a cup of grated and shredded, just mixed because it's what I had on hand, Parmesan cheese. And here comes the fun part. So I'm just gonna poke the eggs. So now it is literally just to mix it in. I'm just gonna fold it from the outside to break up the meat. And you don't wanna over mix it because you don't wanna get a tough meatball. There's so much in here. So the reason I grate the onion is because it gives the meatball a lot of great moisture. All right, so I'm not gonna make you watch me mix this entire thing of meat. So I'm gonna mix this up and then I'll bring you guys back. So I'm gonna add in 1 more cup or a cup of breadcrumbs. And then I'm just gonna continue to mix. All right, so here comes the fun part, scooping them and rolling them. So for these meatballs, I only have this little tiny cookie scoop. So I'm gonna do 2 scoops and just roll. So what I also do is, in between, if your hands start getting really like smushy with all the oil and everything, I actually just rinse my hands under the water just to help make it smooth and to make the balls. So I'm gonna continue to roll these. I have 2 pans lined with aluminum foil. That's just to help for cleanup and for ease. So I'm gonna try to get 4 balls across. I have the oven preheated at 400 degrees. I'm going to par cook these. Looks like I'm getting probably 3. So we shall return.
So I got 56 meatballs, and so then I'm now going to go into the oven, and for 10 minutes I'm going to let them cook, and then I'm going to switch them for opposite racks. So 10 minutes it goes. So the first 10 minutes has elapsed. And now they're going to cook for 20. All right, so the 20 minutes is up. Whew, just kind of fogged you guys. Let me clean you up. There we go. Unfogged. So see how all that nice yummy flavors in there? I'm actually going to, instead of par cooking them, I'm going to cook them all the way. So they get nice and brown on top. So I'm actually going to rotate them again and let them cook for at least another 25 to 30 minutes. So I just took these out of the oven. They are nice golden brown, so they are going to be super delicious. So I'm just going to let these cool right on the pan, and then I will package them up and put them in the freezer. Let me know what you guys think about this recipe. This is a family recipe. My husband has never actually tried this since my grandmother had passed away before we started dating, and I finally got around to making a huge batch, which I'm super excited, and I gave him a little tester earlier and he loved it. So let me know what you guys put in your meatballs. Have a good day, guys. Bye.